This is the US flag. Don't believe me? That's because you're only seeing a small part of it. Today, we're guessing zoomed in flags where we don't get to see the full picture. And some might even be trying to trick us, like this one. Do you know what the answer is? Drop it in the comments below if you do, and if you don't, stick around until the end of the video for the answer. Let's jump right in. Okay, here's our first flag. This is all we're shown, just a zoomed in version of whatever flag. But of course, we don't know how far zoomed in we are. With every wrong guess, we zoom out just a little bit more. We're starting off easy, and it's gonna get harder as we go. Okay, our first country. I feel like this one's gonna be definitely the triangle shape of St. Lucia, right? And that's correct. Nice. Okay, next one. Got some red flag with some green. And then I feel like this is really the clue for... This is Mauritania, right? Mauritania. Oh, that's not correct. Okay, and they're telling us how far away we are. So, oh, it's not Mauritania, because Mauritania has the yellow crest, but we're looking for a white crest, which is... That's the Maldives, right? And that's correct. Okay, definitely got confused there, and the crescent moon goes the other direction. Okay, our third country, and this is where it gets tricky. All yellow. I mean, it could be almost anything, because we don't know how far zoomed in we are. What if we just zoomed into the star in Vietnam or something? I don't know if they would do that to us, though. Let's go with the obvious ones first. Is Ukraine worth a try? Okay, we're 10,000 kilometers too far northeast. Could be Colombia. Let's try that. And that's correct. Nice. Next one up. It's funny that we just guessed Ukraine because that's the first thing that pops in my head, but obviously that would be rotated. So could it be Romania? Could be Sweden maybe too. I'm assuming they're going to be accurate with the colors. I mean, this blue looks more like Sweden than Romania, right? Let's try Sweden. And that's correct too. I feel like they're getting just a little bit harder now. And then Kyrgyzstan is what comes to mind first. But am I picturing the wrong thing? Let's just try Kyrgyzstan. And that's correct. Okay, yeah, I gotta trust my gut here. Next one. So we got mostly red, got a tiny bit of yellow here. I want to say this looks like Spain, but it could be other things too, but let's give Spain a try. That's not correct. Okay, we zoomed out a little bit. We see some of the crest here, and we're 9,000 kilometers more southwest. Oh, is this? This could be Bolivia. Let's give that a try. And that's correct.
Let's go.
Okay, and now we've got almost all of it white. We've got a tiny bit of green over here, and then what looks like the wing of a bird, right? If I didn't see this, I would have been really confused. But this is Mexico, I think. And that's correct too. Nice. Okay, the next flag. All of it blue minus a white star. This one's tricky. Can't be Somalia because Somalia just has a regular star. Micronesia has multiple stars. Something about this reminds me of Antigua and Barbuda, but I can't even picture that flag right now. Let's just try it. Oh no. The sun is yellow. Okay, we're 14,000 kilometers straight west. And we zoomed out a little bit, which didn't really help. Hold up. I mean, Australia has stars too. What about the other oceanic islands? Oh, what about, I'm thinking of Cape Verde and maybe Marshall Islands? I can't really picture the Marshall Islands star right now, but it'd be a cool guess, so let's just try it. Yo, okay. Okay, I'm amazed I got that. And this is a really cool flag too. Okay, this is a crest, obviously. Looking like majority red at the top. Seeing some red, white pattern here. If this is a checkerboard type, then that would make it Croatia, right? Let's try it. And that's correct too. Nice. Never really paid attention to these little symbols up here. That's kind of cool. All right, moving on. Okay, the next flag. Looks like we got the Union Jack here, and then it continues in a blue flag. So could be Australia, could be New Zealand. Let's just try Australia. And that's not correct. We're 7,000 kilometers straight east. So then it's got to be New Zealand, right? And that's also incorrect. Hold up, where are we? We're still 3,000 kilometers northeast. We're seeing some stars. All right, we got to lock in. Oceanian Islands. Vanuatu, no. Tuvalu has stars, but lighter blue, right? And they're more in the bottom corner. Okay, Nauru? No, I think Nauru doesn't have the Union Jack on it. And surely we're not counting territories here, right? What island am I forgetting? Marshall Island, Cook Islands. No, Cook Islands is a territory. Oh man. Okay, I just gotta guess something. Let's try Solomon Islands. It had stars in it, but no Union Jack. Is it Nauru? Did I just never realize it had a Union Jack on it? No. Oh man. This is a territory, right? Is this Niue? First of all, they took Niue, which means we're guessing territories also, which is a bad sign. And it was a circle of stars, which is, I'm pretty sure, Cook Islands. Okay, it would have been nice if they told us we're also guessing territories.
Psych!
Because now I'll be looking out for Greenland, but at least we got there eventually. I did just mention Greenland. Please tell me I shouldn't guess Greenland right now, because this really looks like Greenland. But I'll just go for the obvious one, which is Japan, right? Okay, thank God. I feel like I've got PTSD now from this. Okay, we're about halfway there. We've got 15 more flags to go, and they're starting to get a little trickier. Okay, I want to say this looks like France. Could be other things too. I feel like that shade of blue looks very much like France. So let's try it. And that's correct. Nice. Okay, our next flag is mostly red. We've got a little triangle of white. Now, what does that mean? Could it be a white star? I almost wanted to say Bahrain, but then we'd see multiple of these spikes. So it's got to be some sort of star, right? Maybe it is Turkey. Let's try it. That's not correct. Okay. And then we've got another white revealed, which now that makes it look like there's multiple spikes here, which would mean it's Bahrain, right? They really zoomed in on this one here. We were like way up in there. Cool. Okay, we got majority black here and a white crescent moon with a star. That's gotta be... This is not Azerbaijan, right? Because that would have a blue background here. Is this Libya? Nice, we got that one too. Sweet. Oh God. Okay, we got a lot of white and a little bit of red. That could be a lot of things. It could be Indonesia. Could be Egypt, right? It could be Austria. Could even be Switzerland, depending how far in you zoom. Okay, what was the first one I said? Kind of feel decent about Austria, actually. Whoa, we got that one first try too. Sweet. Okay. And then this one, white and a little bit of green here. Could that be Ireland? Oh wait, Ivory Coast or Ireland? Which one is green on the right? I think Ivory Coast is green on the right. Let's try that. Ivory Coast. Cold.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay, that's incorrect. Makes it look like the shade of green is also not correct, which is kind of nice to see. We're 1,400 kilometers straight east. Wait, 1,400 kilometers isn't that far. Togo, no. Oh, wait, it could just be Nigeria, right? Sweet. Nice. Interesting seeing the shade of green is actually quite different. I never noticed that before. All right, we got a couple left here. What is this? This is cool. Really confusing though. Because my first instinct was like Jamaica or something, and then I saw the white. Mozambique has some yellow, but I think it's in one place, and this looks like it's got more yellow down here. I mean, it definitely looks like we're somewhere in Africa.
You sure about that?
Tanzania is diagonal, but it's got blue in it. So maybe we're not in Africa. Maybe we're in the Caribbean.
You sure?
Maybe it's an island. St. Vincent, no. St. Lucia, no. Could be St. Kitts. What if it's St. Kitts and Nevis? Don't remember what color the stars are, but let's just try it. St. Kitts and Nevis. Whoa. Okay. Sweet. That was probably one of the hardest ones so far. All right, this one's got a bunch of white, and then it looks like one quadrant red, one quadrant blue, which it's not Dominican Republic, it's Panama, I think. And that's correct. Sweet. Cool. And now we've got a bunch of yellow, a little green, a little black. I mean, that's gotta be Jamaica, right? That was actually kind of easy because they showed us the middle. Cool. And then got white and some red. Could be Canada. Could be Peru. Could probably be other things too. Could it be Denmark? Really zoomed in? Maybe. Could it be Madagascar? That'd be really sneaky. Let's just try Peru. And that was correct. Wow. Interesting how they sometimes just leave off the coat of arms. Is that just they've got really two versions of the flag? Not sure. Cool, and then we've got mostly red, little black down here, and this sort of like gear looking circle, which I think that's Angola. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that's a really cool crest. Okay, moving on. We got 5 left. Ooh, what do we have here? We got mostly white, and then a 6-pointed star in red with the green outline. What is this? We've got to be like really zoomed in on something here. Kind of thinking about either islands in the Caribbean or maybe we're in Africa somewhere. Grenada, I don't think has this much white anywhere. Dominica has got that bird. I don't think we're in the Caribbean. So then we're probably in Africa. Namibia has a star. No, that's the sun. Hold on. What about Burundi? Burundi's got a lot of like shapes in the middle, right? And the colors work. Let's try that. Burundi. Okay. I'm actually really surprised I got that. I almost gave up there for a second.
I'm proud of you, you know that.
Ooh, okay, and now we've got majority yellow with a horizontal green stripe. I feel like usually I memorize these in context in a way. Like if the bottom was red, wait, yeah, maybe the bottom is red. Does that make it Ghana? And then we'd have a black star? Or could this be something else? Could this be like one of the lines in Togo? Kind of want to try Ghana first. And that's incorrect. Oh, Ghana has the red on top. Okay. 1,800 kilometers southeast. Is this Cameroon then? No. Oh, Cameroon is vertical too. So we're 800 kilometers straight south from Cameroon. So if we're straight south, what countries are there? We're Equatorial Guinea, which I think has white and blue in it too, so it's probably not this. And then we've got Gabon, right? Some reason I can't picture it right now, but let's try it. And that's correct. Oh, and it was blue on the bottom. And see, now that I see this, I feel like I have a much easier time remembering it, but being zoomed in, I mean, we knew it would make it harder. Okay, cool. Moving on. Oh, what do we have here? We've got a bunch of black, what looks like a red triangle of sorts. Then we've got white and green. Interesting. So it can't be something like Sudan. This extra green bar is really confusing me. Does this green continue, or is this the edge of the flag? No, that doesn't make sense either. I mean, maybe we just think about some flags that are mostly black. I mean, Angola doesn't work. Mozambique? Let's try Mozambique. It's probably not right, but let's just try it. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That was really surprising. So they zoomed in like right here.
Well, that's cool.
Okay. Then we're all white and a little bit of green. Probably horizontal stripes, right? Green on top, white in the middle. And what colors on the bottom? What if the bottom was blue? What about Equatorial Guinea? Or maybe, could it be Sierra Leone? But I think the top is blue with Sierra Leone. Let's try Equatorial Guinea. I mean, we got the colors right, but 2,500 kilometers straight west. I mean, I guess you could argue Sierra Leone is mostly west. Yeah, let's try that. Sierra Leone. And that was correct. Wow. Blue on the bottom. Nice. Okay, we're on the last flag. Let's see if we can get this one right. Okay, got blue on the top, white on the bottom, and probably, if I had to guess, red. Russia, I think, has white on top. And then we could have stuff like Serbia, Slovenia, Slovakia. But I don't remember what color is on the top for all of these. We gotta just try one of them. Let's try Serbia first. Oh, Serbia has red on the top. We are being shown more of this flag now, and we see some red on the bottom, but a skinny white stripe and a yellow star. So then maybe it's not any of those. You know what this makes me think of? This makes me think of Cape Verde. That would work with the southwest direction too. And we're 5,000 kilometers away, so that might actually make sense. Let's try it. Cape Verde. And we got it right. Sweet, and we did it. Nice. Some of these are really tricky. If you know of another game that does this, let me know in the comments. And if you stuck around from the beginning, I didn't forget about this. This is Canada. Let me know in the comments below if you got that one right. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and like and subscribe. I've got a ton more stuff coming soon, and I'll see you in the next video.